Chris Weidman here at UFC 221 in Perth. Chris, exciting night of fights coming up. Just quickly want to get your reaction to what happened yesterday with Yoel Romero. Obviously, things didn't go his way according to the weight cut. What was your reaction to that? What did you think of that whole situation?
I wasn't there for the weigh-ins. I was doing appearances, but then I found out afterwards, and it's surprising that for a title fight that Romero wouldn't make weight. I don't know what happened with that. I mean, he's a lifelong martial artist. Coming from the wrestling background. Obviously, making weight is part of the game. So I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know how he wasn't disciplined enough to make the weight. I mean, there's so many negative issues if you don't make that weight. I know he lost like 20 or 30% of his purse. And then if you're not fighting the belt and you're contracted, you could make way less money. So he probably took a huge hit doing that. So I don't know. It's crazy.
If Romero wins today, what do you think the UFC should do next?
If Romero wins today, so then he's not going to have the interim belt. So then you got Whittaker, who's just straight up champion. I think it's good that the division will be less chaotic, actually, less weird. So you'll have just a straight up champion, no interims. And as far as who should fight for the fight Whittaker, I don't know. I think I should. So I just beat the what's Gastelum ranked? Top 5? He's ranked 5th. I just finished him. He's never got finished in his career. So I'm coming off a win. Romero's coming off a loss. He ends up beating Luke, but he already lost. He just had lost to Whittaker.
You spoke.
We got. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I cut you off. What were you saying?
I don't remember. You go ahead.
I thought so. I was going to say, you spoke before about how you'd love to fight the winner of this fight, but maybe if that doesn't pan out, maybe Jacare. Do you think this situation kind of helps you out a little bit and sort of slots you in there?
Honestly, it's I don't put too much into it, because it's nothing I can control. I got to go out there. I got to get healthy. I got to get ready for whoever. As soon as I'm healthy, I want to set a fight. And so whoever could get me close to the title, if it's fighting for the title, that would be the best case scenario for me. But if it's Jacare or another guy, that's fine. Like whatever I could do. I'm ready to fight. I feel good. I feel like I'm improving a lot. I just got to get my thumb healthy. I felt like my fight with Kelvin Gastelum was a good fight. I feel I learned a lot from my other fights that I had lost prior to that, and it was good for me. I had a very meteoric rise, and out of nowhere I lost, and 3 in a row, and so it was a good learning experience for me. I learned a lot from it, and now I'm prepared to take everything back.
Is it a little bit weird because you were offered this fight to step in on short notice? You couldn't do it because of the thumb. Is it a little bit weird being here now and watching this fight play out? And how hard was that to sort of say no to a title opportunity? It's like a golden opportunity for you.
No. If they actually didn't offer it to me. So what I was told is that they were considering me. I guess I was the guy they wanted at first, and then they were told, no, he's injured. He's not going to be able to do it, which is true. But if they would have offered to me, I'd be like, all right. Luke, his chin is a little suspect. I'll use one right hand, and I'll just focus on knocking him out.
So you would have actually taken the fight if they had offered?
Yeah, I would have probably taken the fight. If I don't know, I'd have to get cleared by a doctor, but I would have figured out a way to get in that fight.
Talk a little bit about your thumb, because we know it was a pretty serious injury. You had the surgery. Khabib took him about 8 months, so he wouldn't feel pain in the gym. Where are you at on that timeline right now? Is there still pain now?
I guess it's about 6 months. Yeah, there's still pain. I'm able to punch decent, but if you clip the thumb, it hurts. But it's more the grappling right now. If anything, and when I go to grab, it's just any type of movement. I get a little sharp pain, so I'm not able to squeeze like I like. And so I'm about the 6 month mark. I know Khabib said about 8 months, so maybe another 2 months, pain free or less. I'm gonna go see a doctor in Vegas coming up here and get some injections, and hopefully that speeds up the process.
You've been hanging out with a legend of Australian combat sports, John Wayne Parr. Mm-hmm. Can you give us your thoughts on what it's like to hang out with someone like that?
I mean, he's a living legend in the fight game. So to be able to be on a trip with him for a period of time like this and pick his brain and learn from him has honestly been it's a real situation. He's such a good guy. And he has so many great stories, and he's been through so much. I mean, he's a guy who lived in Thailand for 4 years. He's had some amazing experiences, and he has his own his own type of style. It's not the basics I've learned. So it was awesome to pick his brain on the things that he does and how they're a little bit different, and try to implement them into my game.
Is there any plans to take him back to America as a sparring partner?
You know what? We talked about it. We'll see. You know, not really as a sparring partner. You know, he's smaller than me, but just as almost like a guy to help me out, help coach me. He has so much knowledge. He brings such a he brings so much to the table. You know, his knowledge is unending. So, if I could get him to be in New York and learn from him, I mean, everybody would love to have him around. So, I got people from my gym that are so obsessed with him. It's insane. Like the fact that I'm hanging out with him right now, I got everyone's just like blown away by it. He's such a admired guy.
When you were on our show, you spoke about how if the division doesn't really shake itself out, you might potentially go up to light heavyweight. Is that still a plan for you, or is that kind of sideline now, and maybe you're leaning towards not doing that?
If it was up to me, I'd be able to fight middleweight and get to the title as fast as possible and get that title. But my number one thing that I'm focused on is my hand. Once that is healed, we'll see what's available. If there's a title available, a possible shot at that, I'm in. If there's a title contention fight, I'm in. If 205 is a quicker thing where I could get the title, that's an option. So we shall see. I have a lot of confidence in myself. So I feel like either division, I feel like I could become champion.